Right, welcome. Today we have Audi A3, I think it is, 1.4 TFSI with a fuel leak. And the fuel leak is coming from the injector number 4 and due to a broken bolt on the fuel rail. So I'll show you a parts list soon to see exactly what we need to do this job. First of all, we're doing a full diagnostic health check as the check engine light is on before we do any work. Right, we will need to remove pretty much everything from here, including the inlet manifold. As for the parts list, this is the parts we'll need. So we have inlet manifold gaskets, we have 2 gaskets for the intake pipe, 1 gasket for the throttle body, 4 torque screws for the fuel rail, and 4 repair kits, injector repair kits, because they come with the injector seals and the spacers. So we'll need 4 of those, plus these adjusted to on order parts. But yeah, so this is the main parts that we need. Everything is here in the box. So first of all, right after we finish scanning the vehicle, we disconnect the battery, clamp the coolant hoses. We'll get all of these out of the way to make some more room, and then we need to get to the inlet manifold bolts. Right, so we've got the top things off that we need to get off, all the pipes and airbox, etc. That's all there. Now T27, we'll get the throttle body off. Then we'll get the pipe, the high pressure pipe from the fuel pump. We're not going to remove the fuel pump. We'll disconnect this fuel return or feed from probably from here, and we'll swing it out the other way. And then we'll disconnect one coolant line as well, either from here or from here, and then we'll swing that the other way as well. After that, what we need to do, we need to take all the inlet manifold bolts off, and yeah, we need to disconnect these coolant lines over here too. And that should be it. The inlet manifold should just lift up, exposing our fuel rail. So let's see. Yeah, definitely we'll disconnect our high pressure pump, and that should be it really. We'll definitely need to top up and bleed some coolant afterwards. So yeah, be careful of these plastic pipes around here, as they are fragile, and if you tug on them the wrong way, or you forgot to disconnect them from here and from here, and you try to remove this plastic pipe, you'll break it. So make sure you take that off first. Okay, so here is our prize. Intake manifold is off. This was a big pain to unclip from underneath the intake manifold. That's done now, and just undo everything from here to get past it. Yeah, be careful of the vacuum lines that run behind the intake manifold, plus 1 vacuum line connecting right here, which is here on the intake manifold, and the coolant hose as well. So here is the issue that we're dealing with, a broken off bolt. So I will take the fuel rail out completely, and we will inspect and replace all the bolts. We need to extract this one, and we're replacing the injector seals, the top ones, the spacer bolts as well. So yeah, let's get the fuel rail off and disconnect the injectors. Hopefully none of them will come out. We don't want them to come out, we want them to stay in the cylinder. We just want the top of the injectors to release from the fuel rail. Right, so I've just very carefully pried off the fuel rail, and here is the cause of our leak: a split washer on the seal and on the injector. This was probably caused by this broken bolt. It eventually, the pressure is too high and it just failed in the ring. So let's get the bolts out, replacing all of these top parts, including the injector hold downs down here. Clean the fuel rail and reassemble it. So for the injectors, the repair kit for the injector, this is the repair kit. Comes with these 3 pieces. We are replacing the 2, the green one and the grey one, not the black one. That's the main seal for the injector and the cylinder head, and in the special tool for installation. It's only when it's removed. Plus, we are replacing this, it's almost like a spring thing for the injector to hold the injector down. Remove the old one, put the new one in, make sure it seats properly. And then we'll pick off the injector washer, the O-ring, and the spacer, which is the grey part. That's the new one. So the spacer goes the smooth side onto the up, so this side will be facing you, and then we'll put the O-ring. Okay, so the seals have been lubricated, all reassembled, clean the fuel rail. Now we can put it back on and we'll check torque spec for the bolts to make sure that this doesn't happen again. Right, so the torque for this is 8 Newton meters and then 90 degrees. When it comes to disconnecting this plastic pipe from underneath the intake manifold, I couldn't get this side off, no matter how hard I tried. Couldn't get it off, so I ended up actually going down here. There's a T-piece, disconnecting the coolant line from there and pulling it out. Well, I also disconnected here, one bolt as well, and over here, pulling it out with the intake manifold, and then disconnecting it on the floor, and then refitting it back in. So this is now ready to go back. The new intake manifold should just slot in and clip in. Happy days. Yeah, so there's a few things here which need to go in the right order to sit at the intake manifold, plus the wiring harness. Intake manifold gaskets, always replace gaskets. These are the old one. They're not shaped, they come in a circle, you'll put them in. So yeah, always replace your intake manifold gasket when the intake is off. This is a very, very cheap insurance to prevent any vacuum leaks or boost leaks, etc. So now we've got the new intake manifold gasket in. We'll give it a wipe, give one more wipe on the surfaces here, and then intake can go back in. Okay, intake manifold has been installed, 8 Newton meters for these bolts as well. So now we need to connect electrical connectors here, and we'll need to start connecting the pipes. We are replacing this gasket as well. We'll do that as we go. We'll start this side, come over here, connect back the coolant hoses, refill the throttle body, fix the coolant pipe in here, wiring harness clip down here, and another one just below as well. And then we'll make our way over to this area to the top, and that should be it. Progress, we've got everything connected here, new throttle body gasket in there. All of this is all connected, all clamps where they should be. Gasket here, the new one here, the O-rings, as per manufacturer specifications. So now, a couple of bits and bobs over here. We'll fit a pipe, and then it's just the egg in the box to go and start moving the system. The Audi is ticking over. Coolant level is just fine. No leaks. Everything is exactly as it should be. Amazing. So yeah, perfect. If you have the same problem with fuel leak right below the intake manifold, this is what you need to do. You've got a parts list right at the beginning. So yeah, crack on.